Good morning. It's sort of morning coffee this morning. I'm dealing with the phone here. Hang on. And it comes first from now on. It will no longer be muted. My wife texts me. I'm answering the phone. I won't be on here very often, if at all, for a while. And I'm going to explain what the fuck happened because I'm fucking livid over it. Hang on. Pharmaceutical companies in this country, as well as the doctors in this country, are full of shit. They're killing people. I could have very well killed my wife. And I'm going to explain to you what went on while I play the game, which I do enjoy, but I'm going to cut my time playing this game a lot shorter. Hang on. A lot of shit's gone on. Let me take you back to, and you might as well be able to see me. Hang on. Might as well, I'm live. Fuck it. Let me take you back probably 6 months. More like, let's see, July, August, September, October, November. It's going on 6 months. Hang on. I hate my phone. 6 months ago, me and the wife went out drinking at a local bar. I had a few too many. She calmed down because she was going to be the designated driver and drove us home in the pickup truck. And I normally park out in front of the house so she can have the driveway because she's my wife. And she parked a little too far in the ditch, and I was drunk. And I opened the door and fell out of the fucking truck and landed square on my tailbone. It's still sore. It still hurts. It takes like 12 months to heal that if I'm not sitting in some stupid broken piece of shit $150 chair, wrecking it, playing a fucking video game, ignoring my family. All right, there's that. All right, but in my state of mind, I was also dehydrated and constipated, and that was pushing on my tailbone that I had bruised. So I immediately thought the worst. I've got cancer, a blockage, something. Multiple doctors, multiple doctors, multiple doctors, multiple drugs. Let's figure this out. MRIs, CAT scans. Nobody could figure it out. Took my childhood doctor, who's now a surgical doctor at the hospital, to figure it out. It's your tailbone. I checked my prostate. I thought I had prostate cancer. It's my tailbone. All right. There's also another underlying problem going on called hip bursitis. And it's a little sac on the side of your hip that all your tendons ride on. And it's a cushion, is what it is. All right. Tendons from your leg, your calves, your thighs. There's a strap that runs all the way down to your ankle that rides over that as well. Your groin, top of your thigh, the back of your thigh, your buttocks, your groin, your lower back. All of that is connected to that bursa sac. And when that sac is inflamed, here's your hip. It starts to swell. And when it swells, it starts pulling on all those muscles. Well, at first it wasn't real bad. It was just pulling on the muscles in my lower back, which led me to think, oh my God, I've already got arthritis back there. Did I bulge a disc? They told me I had a bulging disc. Misdiagnosis number one. There's nothing wrong with my back other than a little arthritis. It was the bursitis. It got worse, and it started pulling on my thigh, my buttocks, my groin, all the way down to my knee. And it got so bad recently that I couldn't walk. I was laying on my fucking couch, screaming in pain, calling for my wife to call me a fucking ambulance. I thought I had a ruptured disc. Back to the ER. Took an ambulance ride to the ER. She went to work. I was going to drive to the ER. No, I couldn't walk. I called an ambulance. Did another MRI and a CAT scan. Said I had bulging discs in my back again. That's the problem. Give me fucking pain meds and prednisone. Misdiagnosis number 2. Didn't go away. Went back to my regular doctor because the pain meds they give me, which was Percocet, didn't work. I took the normal amounts. I was scared to take more than one. Took the normal amount. Didn't work. Took another one 2 hours later at half the time I was supposed to. Still didn't work. Went away the next day. It came back with a vengeance. Ambulance ride number 3, different hospital. I no longer trust that hospital, so I go to another one. CAT scan. Bulging discs. Yes, you have bulging discs in your back. Walked out of there with 6 fucking prescriptions. 6. Including oxycodone, another round of steroids, not Percocet, I'm getting mad, so I'm forgetting what it was. Another round of steroids, and you start them out, there's a high dosage, and then it starts tapering off because you can't just quit them, all right? Went to another hospital right after that one because we didn't agree with his diagnosis. Went to Barnes Hospital in St. Louis, and it took a 26-year-old third-year residency doctor there. She finally gave me, since the fucking tailbone incident, a full fucking physical examination. Misdiagnosed 5, 6, maybe 7 fucking times. Prescribed all kinds of fucking opiates to fucking kill the pain. When the pain didn't die, I took 2 at once, and I kept doing it. And they started me back on the prednisone. That's what it is. And before finishing the taper on the first one, high doses of steroids over and over and over again. Sleep deprivation because I can't sleep because the pain was so great. The fucking prescription drugs almost killed me. And I could have killed my wife because Saturday night, she called me after I got off from work. I was just getting ready to stream this game and said she was over at this party and needed a ride home because she was too drunk, which I told her to do. I don't want you driving if you've been drinking. I'll come get you. Immediately, I went into a rage. I left the house in a rage. I was not me. I went there and tried to get her in the car, and I can't remember what all went on. There are 2 police reports because that night I called the cops 3 times on her because I thought she was drunk and beating on me. That is the furthest from the fucking truth. It was me. I was attacking my wife. I drove her away. I thought she tried to kill herself and told them that, and they took her away in an ambulance, and I laid on the floor after eating 2 or 3 fucking oxycodone trying to kill the pain. I didn't care if she ever came back or if I ever saw her face again. Because of pharmaceutical opiates trying to kill the pain, mixed with the fucking, what else did they give me? They give me oral Valium, no, not Valium, oral morphine, Demerol, amongst other things in IV drugs at the hospital over a period of 6 days in and out of the hospital, and sleep deprivation. I was not myself. I was somebody completely different. I did not have control of my faculties. I shouldn't have been driving. I drove like an idiot there and an idiot back. Attacked my wife multiple times because I perceived she was the problem. This is what they are doing to you with opiate drugs in this country. And I'm not an addict. I'm not addicted to opiate. I flushed the rest of them down the toilet. I refuse to take them. There's stretching I can do. There's all kinds of things I can do to alleviate this issue. I have to make another appointment and get a cortisone shot or something in my hip to make this go away. And that's coming right after Thanksgiving. Now, she's at somebody else's house because she was scared to be around me. She thought it was me. It's not me. Now, if you can understand this, you can understand how someone can be out of their mind, out of their faculties, not in control of themselves, and walk in a movie theater full of guns and kill a bunch of people and don't understand that they did it. And they make billions of dollars on this bullshit every year. Billions. Doctors just hand out prescriptions. My fucking family doctor didn't examine me for shit. When I thought I had a fucking prostate cancer problem, did he stick his fingers in my ass, gloved up, and see? No. They did a fucking CAT scan and an x-ray of my abdomen and shit to look for a mass. How about sticking your fingers up there and see where it hurts? Run them in like cattle, run them back out, write the prescription, cash your fucking paycheck. That motherfucker probably has fucking medical journals all over his house that he hasn't read. They've come in the mail. He doesn't give a shit because his paycheck is fucking wonderful. Not only from the clinic that he works in, probably from some shit that comes in the mail for all the scripts that he writes. That's what's going on in my life. Someone has to pay for this. I have all the bottles. I have all the medical records. My wife and I have to go on Thanksgiving Day to both sides of our family explain that I'm not a fucking idiot, crazy fiend that's going to kill her. As soon as I went to the courthouse to get an order of protection against her because I thought she was going to throw me out of my apartment and I have nowhere to go. And you know what? I sat in the back of that courtroom and listened to everybody's problems going through in front of the judge while I waited for the paperwork. And at the same time, she was outside the door trying to do the same thing to me for a good fucking reason. Because she's scared to death that I'm going to harm her again. She's got a fucking black eye covered up with makeup. And we got to go before our family tomorrow. It's supposed to be a happy Thanksgiving Day and explain what the fuck the medical profession in this bi-state area did to us. I'm fucking fed up with it. And there's going to be a goddamn lawsuit. I am going to sue somebody and I am going to own a fucking hospital or two and a fucking clinic and everything that quack fucking fat fucking doctor owns that works in that hospital in Breeze, Illinois. That's right. St. Joseph's Holy Sisters what fucking ever hospital. I'm going to own your fucking ass. Mark my words. I know some good lawyers, and their last names end with Stein and Berg and things like that. It's fucking time somebody paid for this shit. My stepdaughter, my daughter-in-law, who was supposed to be my daughter-in-law, my oldest son, woke up one morning, early in the morning, with his future wife, his fiance, with the ring on her finger, on her back, aspirated, dead in the bed next to him because she OD'd on fucking Percocet. They didn't treat the fucking problem. She was 500 pounds. She needed help to figure out why she was 500 pounds. She needed mental help. She ate and ate and ate, an addictive personality. And when the back pain wouldn't go away, they prescribed her Percocet. And she got addicted to them. And when they quit giving them to her and didn't help her get off of them, she bought them elsewhere. Because there's people that take care of old people all around here who are dying of cancer, dementia, or whatever. They're shorting them people pills so they can sell them for $12 a piece. That's how she was getting the fucking pills. And he had to wake up and try to clear her mouth and bring her back to life. I watched her die 3 times in the hospital. I held her hand. She's gone because of this shit. I could have killed my wife. That fucking rant I did the other night about the army and everybody fucking up my life and ruining my marriage, that's fucking drug-induced bullshit. It's horse shit. Something has to be done about this. I'm fucking tired of it. And I'm fucking livid. My wife's scared to come home. And I don't blame her. Get your fucking lives straight. Don't play this game ad nauseum. Pay attention to your wife. She's giving you warning signs. If you're on this game too much, that's another issue. I was addicted trying to get people on YouTube. For what? To get paid a minimum wage for promoting a game that's all about money. Yeah, there will be no more live streams. If I play this game and I have a good match, it'll be recorded and uploaded. I'll tell you how to play it, but it's going to be structured. It'll be an hour a day sometimes, not even every day, and it won't be when my wife's here. Because she's number one in my life. None of you are. I love you guys. I mean, I love the game. It's fucking great. This is my job. Yes, the part about me not being able to get this out of my head, yes, that still exists. But I can deal with that. I can't deal with not being me because of some goddamn pills. It's fucking stupid. And now, I'm going to take my anger out on some motherfuckers that have no clue. You share this channel, you share this fucking stream. Share it. Put it on your Facebook page. Put it everywhere. I thought she was trying to kill herself. I thought she was counting the pills that I'd already taken. She was trying to snap me awake. It wasn't her. I almost ate all those pills last night because my wife wasn't coming back. I got off the stream and she started, as soon as she started texting me, because I hadn't heard from her, she wouldn't talk to me. I was still coming off the pills. And I didn't need a handful of them to feel good. I ate 2 at a time to kill the pain. And look what it did to my life. Yes, sir. I was 10 seconds. I told her to come get the dog. She's a rescue dog. She deserves more than this. Don't push her off to somebody else. Come get the dog. I can't take care of her anymore. Not after tonight. I just kept saying over and over, I can't do this. I can't do this anymore. I can't do this anymore. She called a buddy of mine in Arizona, and that son of a bitch called me on the phone 10 seconds before I was going to swallow the pills. She saved my life. And I'm going to end this motherfuckers in just a second. See, I'm mad as hell and I can't switch it off. Yep. There's a buddy of mine. He's in another tank just like mine, but he's on the opposite team. Go ahead, Tiger. Get more HP than I got. Take that hit. Yeah, take 3, 4, 3. Oh, he bumped me. That was my fault. And I got hit. Now, my heart's not even in it. I just need something to occupy my brain. That bounce. No, I got him. I might want to pop that light. Yeah, there's 2 guys hitting that guy. I'm pulling out too far to get around that fucking tiger. Oh, really? I don't know about him. That AMX needs to go do some spotting, for Christ's sakes. Oh. Look at this idiot. YOLOing. YOLO. I was behind him. Barely behind him. He's gone. Orphanidrine. That's the muscle relaxant. Before that, I was on Flexeril. Do you think I had any instructions from any pharmacy or any hospital or any doctor, emergency room or otherwise, on what I can take together, how far apart to space them, or if they can even be taken together? I had to look it up myself after the fucking fact. Low. No, I didn't. I did not. Really? I'm still dirt sniping. Oh, that hurt. Hey, you might want to move now. I'm getting in the game. I got no time. I gotta go. Hey, bitch. Somebody's gonna pay. Somebody's gonna pay for this. There's that T-43. I gotta move. He's in the ditch. Tiger B's almost done. Spot back. Oh, that was real high. That was on his drive wheel right there. I flipped it up. I knew I was gonna die. I knew it. I knew I was gonna die. I don't care. Somebody is gonna pay for this shit. Somebody's gonna pay. I am gonna find me a bank of fucking lawyers. You people are fucked. You know how much money they make every year? Billions of dollars. Billions of it. Off of fucking opioids. And I wasn't abusing them. I was just taking 2 at a time, trying to kill the pain. It worked. It knocked me the fuck out. I could go to work on 1 and keep the levels up. And you keep those levels up, it fucks with your head. Along with sleep deprivation and a cocktail of other drugs that they're handing me. It's a wonder I didn't kill my wife. I very well could have. She threw a wine bottle at me. It didn't hit me in the head. It hit the steering wheel, bounced off the steering wheel, and hit me in the head. But the cops are there because I called them because I think she's insane. It's not them, it's me. But to them, I appeared perfectly sane. I was sober. She had alcohol in her. Not much, enough, but she was upset more than drunk. She wasn't hammered. I was completely lucid to them. But it wasn't me. Motherfuckers are going to pay for this shit. They're going to pay. They're going to pay. I can't take it anymore. I can't do it anymore. I can't ignore it. I cannot ignore it. People have died. People I know have died. Been cremated and buried in a fucking urn because of opioid addiction. I wasn't addicted. I was just taking the motherfuckers for this pain. Now I gotta go stretch. This fucking chair's going in the goddamn trash too. I'm done with it. I get on here, I'm mad, I start cussing. I'm going back to church as well. Try that out for a change. Because the good Lord himself has saved my marriage. I'm more in love with my wife now than I ever was before. And that's never going to change. It's never going to change. Not going to change. I'm out. I'm done with it. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. We scored a few points. Fuck tanks for now. Go play. Don't be addicted to it. Don't ruin your life with it. Pay attention to your family members. I wasn't. I don't care if you subscribe or not. There'll be something come up sometime. A little bit of here, a little bit of there. We'll start a tutorial series. It'll be a little bit every other day or so. You'll get a couple of things from me a week on how to play this game. I'll probably start a new account. I know Wargaming doesn't like that. Fuck you. I want to start one fresh from tier 1 so people can learn how to play the game. Now that I know how to play it, when I started this fucking channel, I didn't know shit about this game. I was learning it myself. Now I'm learning. I've learned quite a fucking bit. I could buy a tier 9 right now if I want to, but I don't give a fuck. So, thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. Spread the word. Share the channel. Share. I don't care if you share the channel. Share this fucking stream. It'll be up on the page is within 10 minutes after I stop it from streaming. It'll process it and it will be up there. Share it. I don't care where you share it. I don't care. It needs to be shared everywhere so people know how opioids are going to wreck your fucking life. Ruination. That's all there is in that. There's no cure for anything. It doesn't fix the problem. It masks one problem and creates hell for the rest of your life if you don't get off of them. Peace out, bitches.